I'm Hannah Powell, and I'm doing my debate on why assisted suicide should be illegal in the United States. In 2024, assisted suicide is legal in 9 states. Um, the first state that I was ever practiced in was Oregon. Assisted suicide is the act of medically inducing yourself with medicines and quickening your death. It is used mainly on people who are very, very ill and very, very sick, or very, very old and are just ready to be done suffering. Um, like I said, the first case was in Oregon, and it was an individual who was very sick and was ready to end their life. Going along with the ending life, all life in itself is beautiful. Lots of people go through hardships, lots of people have sickness, but what makes it acceptable to end your life? Um, Many Americans fear that the legalization of assisted suicide through all the United States will make it more accessible and more of a common way to ending your life. Um, which is scary because 59.3 million Americans struggle from mental illness. And is mental illness considered a sickness in its own way? Yes, it is. And so, can they be considered sick enough to use these treatments to end their life? And would it be an easier out for them um, besides suicide? So, what is considered sick enough to end their life? And mentally ill people, are they in the right to choosing what happens to their life and quickening their death? Um, Doctors provide the medicine, so they feel immense guilt for their patients that they're trained and they go to school to be the savers of people's lives. So it weighs heavy on them that they contribute to someone passing early when they could have done other things in their power to keep them alive. Um, Going along with the trauma aspect, there's lots that falls on the doctors, and it's just something that you can't come back from, just like um with abortion. Uh, Half of the women that get abortions commit suicide because of the guilt that they feel of losing their child, and they feel it's on them. Same with the doctors. They have the immense guilt because they're prescribing the medicine. It is on the patient, but it falls on the doctor's conscience. Trauma also gets put on family, parents, spouses, children, anyone associated with this individual will feel guilt. They could have done something to have prevented this from happening. It becoming a norm and being legalized in more states will just create more trauma for family members for losing loved ones. These people that turn to assisted suicide are the ones that need a sense of purpose in their life. They feel down enough that their life isn't meaningful enough and they would just be better off if they pass away. They have no meaning. So, giving these people purpose in their life, giving them people to talk to, things to do, hobbies to do, is what will benefit them in the long run. And who's to say someone's okay enough? Imagine someone that you're close to, family member, they are mentally unwell, and one day they decide to medically induce themselves and they pass away. Um, you would fear that there's something that you could have done to prevent that from happening. Giving them something to live for can cause immense trauma and guilt. Um, so just making sure that assisted suicide does not become a norm in the United States is beneficial for everyone. It's to keep Americans safe and to keep loved ones together and to give people and have people find a purpose in their life. and to feel like they're fulfilling something and they have a purpose here. Thank you.